What's good with y'all? It's your boy Desiree Johnson, and we're gonna be talking about, you know what I'm saying, the Khamzats Chimaev, the last fight, you know, the South African that he fought, Duplessis. I can't pronounce that nigga name, but I'm fucking over this shit, bro. But man, Khamzat is just ridiculous, man. That shot. I mean, and I get it because I have a really good. If y'all don't know, I have a wrestling background. I actually have a very, very, very good shot. One of my best moves. They used to compliment me on those. I've had Oklahoma State wrestlers tell me that my shot is one of the best they've ever seen. And I think what makes Khamzat's shot so effective is how low he shoots it. Because you can't knee him, you know what I mean? He's shooting like a low single double. He's going all the way low and using that momentum to come all the way up, which I think is the right way to do it, right? You know what I'm saying? He's using physics and he's using it correctly. But man, Duplessis' wrestling was fucking ass, bruh. Horrible wrestling. Horrible. I mean, horrible. He got taken down. And I want to teach y'all something. If you're ever on your back in a fight, this is why wrestling is very important in MMA, right? Just as important as boxing and striking and things. When you're on your back, he sat up. This motherfucker tried to sit up. And I'm going to explain to you why this is wrong, right? You tried to sit up, bro, when somebody had all their weight on you. So it's your core, your abs, right? Against 180, mind you, they're probably way heavier in the ring. So 190, 200 pounds in the fucking ring. You're lifting somebody up doing sit-ups, bro. When in reality, when you do the bridge, right? The bridge is when you bridge your back and you arch your back, right? Using your legs, right? And then from there, you can actually push a person off of you using their angle. And then you keep trying. Why does this work? Your back, your neck, and your legs combined can lift a human being very easily, right? Those things combined, you could actually throw somebody off your back. You're using multiple muscle groups. But when you're doing just sitting up with your abs, it was horrible. I mean, he was on his stomach. Basic stand-up. Basic building yourself up with your elbows, right? All these different things. So I know I'm really late, you know what I'm saying? But I think the key to being Khamzat Chimaev, right, is actually striking. It's striking and wrestling. You gotta be ridiculous at them sprawls. And you gotta be prepared. So maybe even stay low. Stay low, right, in a low stance, knees bent, ready to go, and jabbing the fuck out this nigga. Punishing him if he even tries to come close. Then this is the thing. DC, right? When DC fought John Jones, DC said himself that it's so painful to get close to John Jones. It's so painful to get close to him. Because he manages his distance, right? He uses his short range weapons. So he come close, he's gonna knee you. He's gonna elbow you, right? You gotta do that against somebody that comes out Chimaev, but at even a higher level. And I think like it's more of quantity over quality. Quantity, jab, 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 jab. Just throwing strikes, keeping him at bay. And then when he comes close, right, sprawl, wizard, throw him to his back. Use the takedowns against him. In wrestling, that was one of the most beautiful things somebody ever taught me. And it saved me a lot of effort. You know what I'm saying? It saved me being tired in matches, right? Gave me quick takedowns. Somebody shoots, you can literally use somebody's shot against them and throw them on their back, right? And I'm sure with MMA and jiu-jitsu, right, it's something I'm not very, you know what I'm saying, advanced in, is that you can actually take that, even go a step further with that, right? You can actually, you know what I'm saying, hurt. You could actually put them in a submission from there. You could put them in a choke. There's the chin whip. That's a choke. So there's so much there. And I think we need to see a fighter. I think a good fight to watch is Gilbert Burns against Khamzat. Because he hit some shots. Kamaru Usman didn't even train really and did really well against him. he's not, and a great lesson to take from this is that there's no perfect fighter. He's a great fighter, but he's not perfect. And there's a way to beat him. So I think it is his jabs. You gotta jab the fuck out that nigga, and low jabs. So when he changes level, he's being met with the punch. And then keeping your distance. But another thing Khamzat always has is a reach advantage, right? He has a length advantage. But yeah, maybe get low with him. You get close, you smother him, boom, boom, boom. When he tries to get that takedown, you got an uppercut for him. You got a hook, a jab. You got a knee, you got an elbow, boom, boom. And then once he actually takes you down, you're sitting there, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, your jiu-jitsu takes over. So we need a high-level grappler and a high-level striker. Because I don't think a high-level grappler is just going to be... You got to use... Because he's very high level, right? We're talking Olympic level. Very, very good. Not Olympic level, but very, very collegiate college wrestling for sure. So you have to be a good grappler, but maximize your strengths and minimize your weaknesses. If you jab the fuck out of him, it'll make up for the lack of skill that you may have in that department. It's not even lack of, I don't even think it's lack of skill. He's very simple, right? He's doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Same shit. So yeah, I think Khamzat can be beat. The formula's there. You gotta think outside the box, and you gotta study, right? And I want to see a fighter that studies him and that thinks outside the box and takes him into those rounds and breaks him, because he's not impossible to beat. And then who doesn't want to see something like that? We want to see competition. We don't want to just see ass whoopings. I want to see high level skill. MMA is a beautiful sport. It's becoming. I'm switching to team MMA after boxing. Because it's switching to high level, it's switching to a sweet science, it's switching to something that is something you study, right? It's something that requires a high IQ, right? Requires conductive reasoning and things like that. So yeah, it's your boy. I'm out. God bless.